6 of these heifers going. Well, he's a bullock actually, but he's going. He's just a bit of a screwy one my dad bought. Actually, he's done all right, but he's a bit bad on his pins. But market inspector says has been and inspected, and he's fine. And yeah, there's these are dregs really. What's got left, what hasn't quite finished and grown as well as the rest, but trade's still pretty good, so they'll still come to something, we hope. But yeah, and then we'll get this, well, there'll be a few left, and then it's time we were cleared up and mucked out like. Oh, it's quite cool actually, it's a lot cooler than it has been. Let's go get a jacket. Morning, it's the 20th of May. It's just bizarre how time goes. It just doesn't seem 2 minutes since Christmas, does it? So, but no, Silence of the Pigs. I mean, we've just done well, we did a deal a month or two back, but we've got our new company bringing us a fresh batch of pigs on Wednesday. We've just got a few clearing up jobs to do. But it's been strange. It's been like silent for 3 weeks since we sort of got rid of the last company, or got rid of the last pigs, and yeah, as I say, we're joining forces with someone else. So, and yeah, there's a bit of stuff to do because they've just instructed me that they're coming on Wednesday. So we've done a bit of maintenance jobs, like bottom of these metal posts where they're exposed to pig shit. It just knackers them. So we've put concrete plinths round. And we can't, it's just not practical to do these two without building 2 new gates. So what we're going to do next time we wash out, we're going to put rings round them and build gates to suit. But in the meantime, I'm going to black bitumen the bottoms of the paints for bottom of the post for 2 foot to try and protect them a little bit. But yeah, just got finished bedding up. What else we got to do? There's a bit of sawdust to put in, and then we're ready. I think. Make sure all our drinkers and drinkers and feeders are in place and working properly, and yeah, jobs are good and back your wagons up. So yeah, hopefully Wednesday tea time we'll be paying again. The Claas Rake, what we sold to a viewer, is on its way. Paul's here from Watson's Transport. If you want out shifting, these are your men. I mean, I think, how many wagons has he got, Paul? 3?
3, mate, yeah.
3 wagons up and down country. They're based in Durham, but that means nothing, because I mean, like these trucks are up and down country, carting stuff around from new stuff to bloody odd stuff like that. And Christ, back in the day, you would think you had the world when that was delivered, but she's a bit of a relic now. He's off drilling these SFI mixes. This is a herbal layers. We had some footage the other day, but I ballsed up and cancelled it off.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's herbal layers, Sam's 3 mix. We got it off Mole Valley. A lad comes round, Tom, real helpful. Always learn something. So yeah, Phil's just gone to work it up a bit, and he's plugging it in with Livestock because tomorrow is an absolute washout, and we just think if Phil opens it up a bit, he sinks the seed. I don't think we'll get a chance to roll it, but it has a fighting start because, I mean, really for grass seed and this type of thing, it's wrong time of year to be to drilling it. I think anyway, it's better at back-handed. But, oh God, it's muggy. Right, crack on, spray. we had a little experiment going on here. We missed it with its autumn herbicide. It was a boom width wide, so a boom width wide by 40 metres, and we didn't put no herbicide, no residual herbicide on at back end, and that's what he sprayed it off as, the lad who was doing the experiment. And it's full of blackgrass and cleavers. And then you look onto this and it's very, very mucky land, and there's odd blackgrass plant, but Christ, you'd have nothing. You really would. I mean, if you didn't have what armoury we do in the toolbox, we'd have nothing. And yeah, I mean, it isn't clean. There is blackgrass, but that's just a mess. So he sprayed it off with Roundup now. He was going to trial some new stuff, but it never happened. He went somewhere else. So, but bloody hell, my wheat's moved real fast. Look, the ears showing. I mean, I'm spraying the flag leaf. I'm spraying T2 fungicides, and I'm protecting that leaf. But Christ, it's got a bit in front of me, really, as 2 or 3 of them. But it's very clean though, actually. Very clean. I mean, there's its problem patches where it's had too much water and one thing and another, and there's a little bit of blackgrass more at far end at field, but I don't know, we're just sort of losing the battle really. But the wheat looks okay, but the grass weeds, I don't know whether I dare risk second wheat in it next season. If I get it cultivated and get it greened over, if it's the ideal back end and I can get it greened over and get a good kill before I drill it, fair enough. But it might have to come spring corn. Next door is twice as mucky. I don't know just whether the residuals broke down because of the monstrous amount of moisture winter chucked at it. I don't know, but I don't know. Christ. But the wheat looks like it's got potential, but yeah, that just shows that if we didn't have now, if we're all organic down here in Valley York, we'd be knackered. We'd have to grass it all. Right, I'll get finished. But yeah, the wheat, look at them. Lovely looking ears, lovely and clean right at bottom. So hopefully it'll be a good yield of this one and next door. But as I say, there's a lot of blackgrass next door. But as soon as we get straw, we've said, as soon as we get straw, priority, right? Get in with bloody cultivators, get the buggers cultivated, even run rollers over them. And yeah, if it comes wet, we'll leave it till spring. Right, I'll get finished off. At the far end of the field, there's loads of blackgrass plants, but they stand alone. They stand proud to the wheat. And I don't know why there isn't more contractors sort of weed wiping. But it's a short time, isn't it? When the blackgrass is above the crop before it sheds its seed, you know, before them seed gets mature enough to grow. What have you got? 2 or 3 weeks. So, you know, but I'm surprised there isn't like sponge kits for your sprayer where you put a wheel or some kind of device on the end of your boots to stop it dipping into the crop, where you can get right down and just, I don't know, dribble a bit of glyphosate down some sponges to wipe over the crop, you know. Because bloody hell, I reckon it'd be a success in here. It'd get bloody 80% of them anyway. But there's too many for us to do out with. We'd never come in and rogue these or spray them with a knapsack, because it would just a never-ending task. But there's plenty of wheat there. Just in maize land, what was drilled about 10 days ago, and they're just starting to germinate. And there's lots of moisture where they're sat. We got actually putting them in nice and deep because it was a bit crusty on top. And oh, it's lovely down there. And if they get a drink tomorrow, job will be right, because like I said when we were working it up, it ain't really maize land. It's a bit bloody strong, but we spent a bit of time and effort preparing it, and it feels lovely under your feet actually. It just don't feel paddled. We that subsoil, the ollie subsoiled it, and it made a right job, and yeah, they're faultless really. I mean, if it gets a good drink today, it'll just romp away. Blackgrass issues, it's a terrible blackgrass field, and I think it'll still be a terrible blackgrass field, but I think it'll get left in the bottom, and I think it does clear, it suffocates a lot of it. So, but yeah, pleased with that. Like I said, I think if it was a bit of a droughty time, there's enough moisture to make it strike and be away anyway. But crows haven't found it yet, that's one bonus, and we've got some Westerwall grass here next door. Christ, you can nearly watch this bloody stuff grow. You know, it looks fantastic, doesn't it? But it's been in about, I don't know, near on 3 weeks probably. 2.5 weeks anyway. And yeah, look at him. Bloody stuff, he's growing like mad. If he gets a good drink tomorrow, same again. You'll watch this bugger grow. But it's only a 2-year job. That's 2 years, masses of grass. I've been told not very good quality grass, but for me hard cows it'd be right, I think. So, and try and mow a few other demons out of that as well. You know, see if we can get that cleaned up a bit. But we won't look at the wheat next door. It's clean, but bloody hell, there ain't a lot of it. There's a lot of bare patches and one thing and another, and it's just shocking. I mean, after we drilled it, there was a gap in October where everybody went hell for leather, and it just, the heavens opened and never stopped. And oh, it was flooded out most of winter, and slugs had their fill. It was just had everything against it. So wheat in the far field, that's got a few patches in it, but that's filled in, that's really nice. So but there's not going to be a monstrous harvest. Good job prices are going up. Let's hope they stay up there. I've heard 225 for sort of October, is that right? Which it wants to stay up there, doesn't it? That was Joe in his big Scania. Just dropped a load of pigs off for a company who works for Grasberries, a local haulage company. So driving young Rob's wagon at the moment, because Rob's laid up, so get well soon Rob. So yeah, another traitor is Joe. He knows what I mean. I know I keep crowing on about my pressure washer, but bloody hell, it's marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. We washed some machines off an odd 6 metre power we've got for sale. And it just, when you get out of our Earl one, it's as though it ain't working. It's but it's no good. It blows stickers off, and you have to be very, very careful. But yeah, very, very good. Very pleased. No sign of a calf yet. Whew, what a miserable day it's been. It's just basically rained all day, but we needed it. This girl, Christ, I don't know how long she's gonna hang on for. Oh, she's a bit mucky. But yeah, she's starting to look a little bit more like Calving. So I reckon, not this side at weekend though. And then these, look at that, look at him. This big bull calf. Look at the size of him already. And little heifer calf there, she's doing alright. But yeah, fantastic little fella is that. End up fodder bait. There's that to use up here, which has gone very rubbery, and then about 4 ton at other farm for breeding for bull and his gang. Yeah, and the new crop of fodder bait is out in force and all. It looks fantastic. Spacing's a little bit close for my liking, but it'll be right. It really will. New batch of pigs in. Bit smaller than usual, but on the new pay regime it doesn't really matter. We get paid per numbers per year. Anyway, a different scheme. I ain't divulging, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, they're a grand lot really. Very uniform size, not a lot, no coughing. They all look very healthy. So yeah, we've got a few smalls in this pen. Sorted the smalls out, put them separate. So yeah, they're all sort of, they're a little bit, they're healthy. So they'll be fine. Problem with this bloody feed, I turned it on. Spat its worm out yon end. I don't know, it's coming out tomorrow. Look. Spat its bloody drewberry out. So what's that all about? I don't know. So yeah, Simon's lot's coming out tomorrow to sort us out. Right, off out for tea. Oh, what's here? Miserable day. If you like this channel, tick and subscribe of a rough hard farm in East Yorkshire. Trying to tidy up a little bit. It's never ending back off what we're on here and other. So right, bye for now.